What if we dropped a nuclear bomb into the deepest part of the ocean? It's a question that sparks curiosity and fear. Our imaginations run wild with images of towering tsunamis and global devastation. But would reality live up to this terrifying picture? Let's delve into the abyss of this hypothetical scenario, armed with the Tsar Bomba, the most powerful nuclear weapon ever detonated. Our target? The enigmatic Mariana Trench. Our journey begins with a descent into the world's deepest oceanic trench. Located in the western Pacific Ocean, the Mariana Trench is a scar on the Earth's crust. It plunges to a depth of approximately 11 kilometers, a realm of perpetual darkness and crushing pressure. Imagine, if you will, the Tsar Bomba, a monstrous device capable of unleashing 50 megatons of TNT equivalent, making its descent. This isn't just a bomb, it's a force of nature capable of unimaginable destruction. This is where our thought experiment begins. The Mariana Trench isn't just deep, it's a realm of extremes. Sunlight never penetrates its depths, leaving it shrouded in perpetual darkness. The pressure at the bottom is over 1,000 times that at sea level, enough to crush most man-made objects. Life here is different. Creatures have adapted to the extreme conditions, showcasing the incredible resilience of life itself. Yet this delicate ecosystem hangs in the balance as we contemplate introducing the destructive power of the Tsar Bomba. The trench's formation is a testament to the immense forces at play within our planet. It sits at the boundary of two tectonic plates, the Pacific and the Philippine. The collision of these massive plates created this deep chasm, a testament to the Earth's dynamism. As we prepare to detonate the Tsar Bomba in this environment, we must consider the potential consequences for this unique and fragile ecosystem. What impact would such an event have on life in the trench and beyond? The Tsar Bomba represents the pinnacle of human destructive capability. Detonated in 1961, its power dwarfed every other nuclear test. The mushroom cloud stretched 64 kilometers into the sky, visible for hundreds of miles. The shockwave from the explosion circled the Earth 3 times. Its heat could cause third-degree burns at a distance of 100 kilometers. The Tsar Bomba was a statement, a terrifying display of raw power during the tense years of the Cold War. Now imagine that power unleashed not in the vastness of the atmosphere but within the confines of the Mariana Trench. The water, normally a force of life, becomes a medium for destruction. The stage is set for an event unlike any other. The Tsar Bomba, a relic of the Cold War, is poised to disrupt one of the most extreme and unexplored environments on our planet. Section 4. Echoing in the Deep. The initial blast. The detonation of the Tsar Bomba in the Mariana Trench wouldn't be a silent affair. The initial moments would be marked by an intense release of energy. A blinding flash of light, invisible in the depths, would mark the conversion of matter into pure energy. A superheated bubble of plasma, millions of degrees Celsius, would expand rapidly. This bubble would vaporize the surrounding water and create an immense pressure wave, radiating outwards in all directions. The immense pressure of the surrounding water, however, would quickly begin to compress the bubble. This tug-of-war between the outward force of the explosion and the inward pressure of the ocean would generate a series of powerful shockwaves. These shockwaves, carrying the destructive energy of the bomb, would race through the trench, potentially disrupting the delicate geological balance and wreaking havoc on the unique lifeforms residing there. Section 5. A turbulent ocean's muffled cry. As the shockwaves from the Tsar Bomba's detonation reverberate through the Mariana Trench, they encounter an increasing mass of water. The deeper the water, the greater the pressure. This immense pressure acts as a natural buffer, absorbing and dissipating the energy of the explosion. While the initial shock waves would be devastating within the trench itself, their power would diminish rapidly as they travel upwards. The water column would act like a giant shock absorber, preventing the full force of the blast from reaching the surface. One of the most common fears associated with underwater explosions is the generation of tsunamis. However, the unique circumstances of this detonation would likely mitigate that risk. The immense pressure at the bottom of the trench would prevent the formation of a large water displacement, a key factor in tsunami generation. Instead of a towering wall of water, the surface would likely experience a series of powerful waves, perhaps resembling a large storm surge. While still dangerous in the immediate vicinity, the impact would be far less devastating than a tsunami. Section 6. Ripples on the surface. Distant consequences. While the deep ocean would bear the brunt of the Tsar Bomba's detonation, the surface world would not be left untouched. A plume of radioactive water, heated by the explosion, would rise from the depths. This plume, carrying the remnants of the blast, would spread out on the surface, potentially impacting marine life and shipping lanes. The extent of the radioactive fallout would depend on various factors, including ocean currents and weather patterns. However, it's important to remember that the ocean is vast. The radioactive material would be diluted over a large area, lessening the immediate impact. Despite the dramatic nature of this scenario, it's crucial to maintain perspective. The Earth is incredibly resilient. The Tsar Bomba, for all its destructive power, represents a relatively small blip in the grand scheme of our planet's existence. While the detonation would undoubtedly have a significant impact on the immediate environment, its global consequences would likely be minimal. The Earth's rotation, orbit, and overall geology would remain largely unaffected. This thought experiment, while simplified, highlights the awesome power of both nuclear weapons and the natural world. It serves as a stark reminder of the delicate balance we must strive to maintain. While the Tsar Bomba may slumber in the annals of history, the lessons it offers remain as relevant as ever in our quest for a safer and more peaceful future.